People of God, please note, I'm done with algebra. That's your algebra. You can go through your past question papers. Now I'm done explaining your mistakes there. Then functions and graphs, people of God, a video will be posted. Go to that video. Mathematics is one. Mathematics, technical mathematics comes from mathematics. So don't be lost, people. Go to that video. It says Pure Maths paper 1. Part 1, they will be dealing with functions and graphs. The only function any different than dealing now in inverse, but inverse but look at the question, it's the same thing. And now in other circles, of which circles are very, very easy. People of God, go through them, go through that video. Video will be posted, collected by Mr. Vandala. Go through that video. So I'm also done with functions and graphs, people of God, because I'm very, 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 very busy. So calculus will be also Mr. Vandala will deal with calculus. Yeah, well, we can go to finance, Tina. We can go to finance. The finance is still the same thing, but Mr. Vandala won't have time for finance. So also he will go to functions and graphs, calculus, and integration. The only thing what Pure Maths is the integration part, of which it's small marks most. One marks is 50 plus. In maximum 80% of that comes from calculus. Comes from calculus. So Mr. Vanara will deal with function and graphs. Don't be lost when you see inverse. You don't do inverse, you only do circle. So parabolic functions, straight line, exponential. Hyperbola, parabolic function, straight line, exponential, zikhona kwa Pure Maths. So go to that video of Mr. Vandala, see what wenza kanjani na, and it will make you more advanced as a technical math learner to deal with Pure Maths questions. Now financial maths, we know financial maths, we are dealing with simple interest. We are dealing with simple interest. We are dealing with compound interest. We are dealing with compound interest from financial mathematics. What is the formula? We have A is equal to P into 1 plus I times N. This is A is equal to P into 1 plus I to the power of N. As you can see there. So the simple interest is like a straight line. A simple interest, as you can see, is like a straight line. It's in this form, and this one is in this form. Exponential. But I won't go there. But I just want you to understand, so that whenever they give you a graph, you understand, okay, what's going on here. So if they gave you an exponential graph, so you use this formula, compound interest. Here you use the same formula, yes, simple interest. Because the term of simple interest is in a straight line form, and then the compound it's in a exponential form. Now what is A in this case? A is the accumulated value, a value over a period of time. So it's an accumulated value, that is your A. It's accumulated value. And then P is the principal, the original value, the original amount of this calculator. So remember as original. So imali accumulated when you have a simple interest, when you have plus here. It changes when we are dealing with what? When we are dealing with this depreciation, but now we are dealing with increase, we are dealing with addition. So this makes A become greater than what? B, because A will accumulate. Yes, because if this one the calculator, the value of this calculator will increase as time goes by, will accumulate as time goes by over a period of time. This is the same thing here. And then we say N is the period. It can be months, it can be years. Of which the pure maths but months in grade 12, but we still continue with our grade 11 finance. So this is a grade 11 finance, people of God. There is nothing new, quite technical mathematics, but for pure maths there is something else. That is your simple interest, people of God, compound interest, then Martin. And if we have the compounding periods, people of God, you have to know your compounding periods. If compounding periods and Mosanicho, compounding and so we have, let's say, but if bathi weekly zingaphi iveki ngonyaka, zingaphi iveki ngonyaka zi-52, daily imini ngonyaka zingaphi zi-356 Mosanicho. Weeks, if they say weekly, so they tell weekly weeks, daily, monthly it's 12 Mosanicho, because we have 12 months in a year, because we always refer to a year. Weeks in a year are 52. Okay, now let's go, so it's weekly, daily, monthly, what else? Semi-annually, semi means 2. Semi because half ngonyaka is 2, 6 months. So if they say weekly, daily, core, monthly, semi, intoni lena i-compound value is the period. Yes. So we apply that on your interest rate, you divide by the compounding period on your interest rate, then you multiply by the multiply by the number of if it's 2 years. If it's 2 years, you multiply by the same compounding period. Yes. So it's very, very important to know those things. People of God, it's very, 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 very important. Now, let's go to some questions, very, very easy questions. Just to see what you see. Now, let's say we are given a question. And please note, annually means 1. Okay, before going to the question, let me also explain depreciation. Depreciation now we have negative. Now it's not accumulating, the money now decreases. It depreciates. Now the language of our AP now changes. We have AP in our symbol. Now the simple interest is still the simple interest. Now we have A is equal to P minus I times N now. We're no longer having plus. A becomes the depreciated value. It's no longer an accumulated value now. It's a depreciated value. P is still what? The original one. P is still the original or the principal. Now this makes UP, it makes now P be what? B. It makes now A be less than P. Because U depreciated as time goes by, so A is less than B. Is less than P. The depreciated value because remember now we are dealing with depreciation. Same thing as in compound, then we have what? We call it the reducing balance decay or the reducing balance method. It's A is equal to P, 1 minus I into N. These are the same thing, the interest rate. This is the what? This is the period. Okay, this is the accumulated value, this is the principal value. It's very, very important to note those things. And then we go to interest rates, the nominal and effective interest rate. It's very important to note that formula, people of God. They will ask that question. Nominal and interest rate, we have what? The formula there. It's what? It's IEFF. It's 1 plus I norm over M into what? N minus 1. This comes from that formula 18. 1 plus IEFF is equal to 1 plus I norm over M over to the power of M. That M represents the compounding period, people of God. It represents the compounding period. So it's very, very important to know to get just can't use this formula, and it comes from here. So it's very, very important to note those formulas there. Now, the nominal interest rate is the rate that is quoted in the question. It's very, very important to note that. They will give you the nominal interest rate is the one that is always quoted in the question. Funa effective interest rate. So it's very, very important to note that. Let's say now, let's deal with these questions. If an investment of 8,000, investment, the money that we invest, it's P, it's the original amount. So we have P on 8,000. I hope you are following. As you are reading your statement, you note data is very, very important. You do your data. Okay, I have P is equal to this. And 12% simple interest per annum. That means I is 12%. Per annum yearly. Determine the value of the investment after 5 years. That means we want the accumulated value after 5 years. We have A plus I times N. What was the question? If an investment of 8,000 earns 12% simple interest, that means we use this formula. Then what do we do? Then we substitute, in place of P, we substitute 8,000. We have 1 plus I, which is 12%, which is 0.12 times what? 5 years. What do we get here? You punch on your calculator. It's 8,000. 1 times 0.12 times 5, that is what? 4,800. 4,800, that is your answer there. Simple questions, people of God. Simple questions. Now, but to determine the simple interest rate, now they gave us what? They gave us A and P. They gave us A and P in this case. He gave us A and P, but now determine the simple interest rate if an investment of 20,000 is worth 30,000 or 30,800 after 3 years. We are going to determine the simple interest rate. That means we are using the same formula. A is equal to P into 1 plus I times N. This is what they gave us A, but in 30,800. Basnika OP, but OP ngubani ngu-20,000, but OP ngu-20,000. We have N is what? Is 3 years, but sifuna I. But sifuna I. Now you manipulate, people, you use your formula. Now what do you get here? We have A simniki A with 30,800. P is equal to 20,000. This is what? 1 plus I times 3. Then what you get here? We can divide. This is multiplication, people of God. This is multiplication. You can say 20,000 divided by 20,000. What you do on the left hand side, you also do on the right hand side, vice versa. Cancels this. We are left with 1 I times 3. This is 3I. What do you get there? You can say whatever answer we get here. Let's call it X minus 1. Okay? Let's call it X. Now you go to your calculator. You have 30,800 divided by 20,000 Alright, what do we get there? 1,54. We get 1,54. We get 1,54 minus 1. We're left with 3i there. And 1,54 minus 1. What do we get here? Answer minus 1. We have 0,54. We get 0,54. This is 3i. This is multiplication. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. What is your i there? 0,54 divided by 3. It's 0,18. You multiply because we want the interest rate, the simple interest rate. Now you multiply by 100. I in percentage is 18%. 0,18 times 100 is 18%. This is how you go about this answering these questions. We are multiplying here. We are adding. We are dividing. You just have to understand. To see how do we manipulate. How do we go about answering these kind of questions? Very, very, very important. There are questions where we have to apply logs. Logs as is apply questions and logs. This is mathematics, you manipulate. That's why I always say in mathematics you get it go paper one. You can do anything. You can apply logarithms when you're with financial maths. Yes, you can apply logarithms even with algebra, solving for x. Very, very important things to note. All right. Now, let's say we are given if Jane wishes to have 120,000 in 5 years' time, how much must she invest? I hope you are noting. If Jane wishes to have 120,000 in 5 years' time, how much must she invest if she is guaranteed a return of 8.5% per annum compounded monthly on her investment? If Jane wishes to have 120,000 in 5 years' time, I hope you are noting there, how much must she invest if she is guaranteed a return of 8.5% per annum compounded monthly on her investment? Wishes to have what? 120,000 in 5 years' time, how much must she invest? Now, sifunu P, because investment is P, is the original. We share to have 120. Ufuna ubano A of 120,000. Because the 120, la P will accumulate to 120. So sifuna uP, ukuthi imali naza investor in what? In 5 years time, and is in 5 years time for I on 8.5% per annum. So we are using compounded. The word compounded monthly means we are using the formula of compound. So we have A into 1 plus I into power of n. Remember, we are looking for P. P is the unknown, people of God. P is the unknown. So we have 1 plus 8.5%. I'm going to substitute that 8.5% there, but right now you can also punch 8.5% on the calculator and we see your answer there. Then what do we get here? It's compounded monthly, which is 12. This is 12 times 5 years. And what is A? A is 120. So what we can do here, this is multiplication, people of God, remember? This goes with this. So you can just divide both sides. You can say this, whatever you will get here, 1 plus 8.5%, 12 into 12 times 5. 12 times 5 is it 60? 12 times 5 is 60, of course. 60. Then what do we do? It's 1 8.5% over 12 to the power of 60. And this cancels, people of God. This cancels, we are left with P. You punch this to your calculator, then you get an answer of what? I hope you are punching there. This is what? 1 plus 8.5% divided by 12 into the power of 60. What do we get there? We get 78,569.99. I will advise you to always round off to 2 decimal places. Always round off to 2 decimal places in this case. The answer is 78,569.99. We don't have 99 after a comma, people of God. We have 99, okay? These questions are very, very easy. Now, there are also questions that are reducing balance. If they are saying reducing balance, the only difference now is that we are going to have negative. There are questions where we have to apply timeline. There are questions where we have to apply timeline. We have T0 to Tn to those number of years. We have to apply those questions. I think it's very, very important that I do number one question a timeline so that you see how I go about answering those questions, because that is this video, people of God, is all about that. How we go about answering these kind of questions, because you Tech Maths NSC 2024 made a lot of mistakes last year. Now let me look for a question as I phone again. To a timeline question, I'm going to overlay. I think you can see on the screen I overlaid this question, people of God. You can just copy the question. I'll give you 5 seconds. You can pause. You can take notes of the question. Now the question says, now investment with time and interest rate changes. Okay, of course. Now invested, it can be you invested at 10,000 at 6.5%. You invested. P is what? Investment. Remember, it's 110. Those 10,000. Yes, at 6.5%. I is 6.5% per annum. Compounded quarterly. Okay, I forgot to note that one. Quarterly is 4. Quarter. Like quarter, ne? Yes, it's 4. Since I didn't have quarter was and we have term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4. Yes. So we have quarter for 10 years and is 10 years. Now, and then it's in a question, after 3 years, the interest rate changed after 3 years. Now, this is where we apply our timeline. This is where we apply our timeline. We have what? T0 to our T10, and we have T3. After 3 years, the interest rate changed, and the interest rate changed. Now, initially, our interest rate was what? Was 6.5 per annum, and then after 3 years, it changed to what? To 7.5. It changed to 7.5 per annum compounded biannually. They can say bi or semi-annually, and biannually. So this is what? Initially, right? Per annum compounded quarterly. Yes, compounded. I think I should also note that initially what we invested is 10,000. Now what we want to know, now, how much you will receive after 10 years. Make this your statement. You invested 10,000, the interest rate changed. Initially it was 6.5, you changed to 7.5. This is where we apply our timeline to show all right. Now, how we go about answering these kind of questions? We want there's a change of interest rate. Now when there is a change of interest rate, we multiply, we don't add. If we have other transactions like withdrawing and then our depositing we use addition and subtraction if there are other transactions. But if there is a change in interest rate, what do? We multiply. Kanja. Now let's go. This is 1 plus I to the power of n. Whenever you hear the word compounded, that means we use this formula. Then we have P, we have 10,000 there. This is what? This is 1 plus what? For clear 6,5. 6,5. You can change this 6,5 compounded quarterly for how many years? For 3 times 4 years, and each one. That we multiply when there is a change. This is multiplication. Remember when we said x, plus 4. This was multiplication. This is the same thing as here. We have what? 1 plus what? 7,5 percent over what? Over compounded by annually. This is 2 times what? This is 2 times what? Now this interest rate is getting you say 10 minus 3 because the total number of years is 10 years. 6,5 we carry for 3 years. 7,5 for 7 years. Because we have T4, we have T5, T6, T7, T8, T9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. So we carry for 7 years. Then you get your answer there. Let's punch. Let's punch, people of God. In such a way that when you add the number of years, because it had the first one stays 3 years, the second one stays 7 years. In such a way, when we add 3 plus 7 gives you n, which is the total number of years, and 10. So when we are using this method, make sure, people of God, when you add this 3 plus 7, should give you 10. Should give you 10. Let's go to our calculators. We have 10,000 into 1 plus 6,5%. I hope you are punching them. Over 4 into 3 times 4, which is 12, into 1 plus 7,5%, divided by 2 by annually more sandicho. We have 2 times 7, which is 14. What do we get here? We have 20,310, 16,09. That is your final answer. So it's very, very important, people of God, when you are dealing with these kind of questions, you always apply your understanding. You apply your what? Your understanding. So this was compounded by annually. So what did we get here? We get 20,316,09. So that is the end of the video. So people of God, I'm done with you guys. I hope you go through all past question papers, available past question papers. I advise you that you go through a lot of trial past question papers. Go through this, people of God. There are so many documents. You can search online the documents. You can watch YouTube videos. There are so many YouTube videos. Mr. Vandala will go through functions. Do watch that video. Won't go wrong. Go through also calculus. So it's very, very important that you go through all this before Friday. The day before Friday, people of God, we're supposed to just go through past question papers, but I think it's very, very important that we do this so that you don't make mistakes Friday. I wish you all the best. Let us know what you think. You can comment on the comment section. If I made a mistake, people, this is mathematics. We make mistakes every day. I'm also a student, people of God. I am very, very, very busy. That's why singakhange sifumane isikhathi ukuthi senze ezinye nezinye uyabona ne, but Mr. Vanilla will go through xa senza nabantwana be-pure maths. You can also watch those things. Comment, people of God, comment, let us know what you think. Subscribe for more videos. Subscribe to get notifications, because you will learn a lot here. You will learn a lot. Let others know about this channel. We will be dealing with a lot, especially next year. If you want to be part of us, you can just take our number on the description box. We are helping our high school learners. We are helping our high school learners. We are giving back to the community. This is our way of giving back to the community. So don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe. Ndabeta, ndapuka, ndakota, ndalenga, ndakhoshikhamba.
Quickly go check a video that is recently posted by Mangaliso Kheu on here YouTube. Just search Mangaliso Kheu here on YouTube. A last message by a national technical maths student. He's advising you guys, giving you the last message. He got 100% in matric. Go there and watch that video before you write tomorrow. Thank you. Good luck.